and show y'all because it's interesting to me. I think it's funny. And there's somebody else right now by the name of Eve that just took a picture with a full-on white family. Cricket store. So we're gonna get into that because I find that interesting. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Show y'all. Oh, mad as hell, huh? That boy love her. Dr. Umar, where you at when we need you? Nah, man. Look, this is what I really think about the situation. Yes, a lot of men in the NFL date white women. The reason being is some could be self-hate. I think that's definitely a factor that comes into play when people date interracially. Not everybody, but you do have black men that specifically want to date outside of their race because they don't like black women or they don't like their mama, and black women remind them of their mama. That's a deeper conversation, right? About if you wanted your son or your daughter to like your culture, they have to like you to a certain degree. So if my mama is black and all she do is say, "You remind me of your stupid ass daddy," and talk down to me and doesn't speak life into me as a child, or we always bump heads as a child, when I get to an adult, I might not want to date black women. Because when I look at black women, I'm seeing my mother. And my mother, we didn't have a good relationship. So, in my opinion, while I think a lot of times there is some self-hate in there, you gotta peel the curtain back as to why. As to why. How was bro's mom when he was growing up? Then when you look at that, it might change the situation. Because if you got like I said, a disrespectful ass mom or a single mother that's come home with different niggas talking to you crazy, whatever the case is, you might not want to pick that out there in the world. Hey, and on top of that, everybody can choose who they want. Right? Two, men in the NFL go to collegiate D1 colleges. There's white women in those colleges. And in PWIs, there's white women. There's not a bunch of black women running around. Right? And a lot of these football players that are getting picked up are not conventionally attractive to black women. Black women didn't like no Russell Wilson. Black women ain't gonna like no Travis Hunter. Come on, what are we talking about? Black women look at Travis Hunter and they talking about his lips and his nose and his hair. Nigga ugly. Black women looking at Russell Wilson. Oh, that square ass nigga. I don't want him. Right? Other NFL player, all that niggas this and that, whatever. These niggas are nerds. These niggas are ugly, whatever. So when bro go finally go get him a white girl, now it's a problem. But he wasn't conventionally attractive to black women. Or his head was too much in the books or too much into football. He didn't have time to go and chase your ass around and argue outside of restaurants and shit. Or worry about who's fucking who. When niggas go on a mission, they don't got time for that. So when you get into college at a PWI, now you're around people, like-minded people. And this is the problem. This is a big problem that black women have. This is a hard pill for black women to swallow. A lot of these black men in these D1 colleges, they're around people that are like-minded like them. So now I get around the woman who's on her mission, or I get around a white woman who's a major in, whatever it is, hospitality. She has a major in business. She has a major in economics, whatever the case is. Okay. She got her own shit. So now she asking me, hey, what you want to eat after practice? Okay. Want me to rub your back? I got your clothes out ready for you. Because this is how they're taught. Their dads be coaches. They didn't already fuck the black football player in high school and in middle school. So they already know what it is. And they're willing to cater. Not only are they willing to cater, but they also had their own shit. They're not meeting you day one, giving you a list of shit of what you're supposed to do for them. They taking it as it go. White bitches love a little ice cream date. Love that shit. So when these black men get over here and they're used to a hostile situation with black women, because not all black women, but there's a lot of black women that are hostile. Let's keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. At some point, when you finally get up out that environment, you don't want that shit no more. And again, going back to my first topic of the day, black women, black people in general, rather go point the finger at everybody else than blaming themselves. Black women will rather go say, man, these niggas self-hate. They don't love black women. They don't protect us, but they don't want to look at themselves. Did you make yourself hard to protect? Did you make your house a home? Did you speak life into bro? Did you really go look and really go retrace your steps of the relationship and when you was dealing with old boy and tell me if those are the things that you did? Did you provide peace over chaos? Did you help him reach his goals? Or did you just want to drain his pockets or get mad because he didn't want to do X, Y, and Z? Or make fun of him because of his look or he was too corny, etc. Or did you do that shit? See, people don't want to look at it that way until now it's standing right in front of your face. Now boy is with a white girl. Now it's, oh, well, he just hates himself. He hates his mother. No, nigga. He probably felt like his mother hated him and he felt like you hated him. So as soon as he got up out of that situation, I'm going to get something new. Because what the fuck? I'll be damned. And this isn't me, but I feel like this is how a lot of football players feel. I'll be damned if I'm going to practice 2 days doing all this shit and I got to come home with a bitch that's going to nag me. Let's go ask what I was doing. Ask where I'm at. Be making up all different types of shit besides staying on path. Fucking my path up. I'll be damned if I put all of that work in to fuck around with that or have one of these elevator camera movies come out of us wrestling in the elevator or some bullshit. Come on, man. Niggas ain't doing that. That's out. That's out. People don't understand that. Black women don't understand that. Hold on. Y'all want to blame Becky and y'all want to blame Becky and y'all want to blame Daquan. Oh, he hate himself and Becky, she's making it harder for us instead of blaming yourself. Just like I said. How many niggas you turn away with your mouth and your attitude? How many niggas? How many niggas you talk disrespectful to? How many niggas you tell them they ain't shit just because they didn't want to go pick up your ice cream after work or some bullshit? How many times do you weaponize certain things against black men? See, but black women don't want to go back and retrace their steps of this shit, but they want to get mad on NFL draft day or when they see a black man getting on one knee to date a white bitch. But what y'all fail to realize is now that black man is out of that hostile environment, he can be a whole new person. And more than likely, because of the hostile environment, because of the things he lacked in his childhood, he's looking for what he lacked. And it might not come in the shape of a white girl. It might be a black girl at the college. But what y'all aren't understanding is when you get to these colleges and you're dealing with a girl that is collegiate educated, came up under a mother and a father, her upbringing, her attitude, her actions, all of that is going to be different. All of it. So now you're telling the dude that got out of a hostile environment to turn around and go back into it because he don't want people to be mad at him for dating a white girl. That's out. That's out. And the funny part, the super funny part is you look at Eve. Eve just posted up on Christmas with a whole white family. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says shit when a black woman dates a white man. When a black woman dates a white man, it's go sis, you the shit. Finally got tired of them niggas, huh? That white man gonna treat you right. Oh, you gonna gave the white man some flavor. XYZ, all this shit, parading that shit all the way around. Black man dates a white woman and it's all hell break loose. It's chaos. This nigga hate himself. He hate his mom. Corny ass nigga, etc., etc. So when black women date a white man, it's looked as dating up. But when a black woman dates a white man, it's viewed as dating up. When a black man dates a white woman, it's viewed as dating down. But if we're gonna keep it all the way 100 at this point in time, if I'm coming from the hood with all these hood rat bitches, and I go into this environment, and now I might be around collegiate educated black girls. I'm around collegiate educated Latina girls. I'm around collegiate educated white women. They're better than you. Period. That's what it is. Y'all have to get that through your head. You got to get that through your head. You're not the pick. If you were to pick, he would have picked you. But again, I keep circling back to this point of us blaming everybody but ourselves. Black women, instead of getting in the gym, instead of focusing on being more feminine, instead of focusing on getting rid of the negative traits that we all have as Black Americans from growing up maybe in single parent homes and in certain environments, instead of getting rid of all of that shit, going to therapy, doing all the things you need to do to be 100% sound woman, you don't do it. You continue to relish in the negatives of our culture, but then you want to complain when a black dude doesn't take your hand after he done got some money. But when he didn't have no money, he was getting treated like shit. It's not fair. Why you think Eve picked the white man? Because she just fell in love? I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Oh, love who you want. It's love who you want when Eve do it, but when Reeves do it, it's he hates himself. I'm so tired of the double standard with that. I'm tired of it. And really, if we're gonna keep it 100, the same shit black women say about black men for dating white women, it's true about black women. Black women love to say, oh, you dating a white girl because she gonna let you do whatever you want. She gonna let you talk to you however you want. You can cheat on her all you want. White women are dumb. Right? That's what they say. That's why you want her, because she easier to deal with. She easier to get over with. She easier to bullshit. What the fuck you dating that white man for? The fuck you dating that white man for? He'll walk and lick to you. Let's keep it 100. But no. When a black woman date a white man, it's because of love. When we dating a white woman, it's because we can easily manipulate her and X, Y, and Z. We can easily manipulate women, period. Fuck, it don't matter about a color on the face. Fuck is we talking about? So the same thing can be said for black women. Y'all get with a square ass white dude from Sweden or something and break his pockets down. You can control him completely because he's the feminine one. He's not gonna match your energy. He's not gonna match your aggressiveness. He low-key probably scared of you a little bit. Not in I'm gonna beat you up way, but he knows you're a strong woman. So he's more calm. He probably don't care. He probably let you get off. Now, if you go and went and dated a black man, he might not be okay with putting up with all of the shit that Timmy, the Silicon Valley dude, is okay with putting up with. And in my opinion, we've seen that more than we've seen the flip side. So the same thing can be said for black women. What the fuck you dating that white dude for? Because you know you're going to get over on him, right? You know that you're going to be the strong one in the relationship. Let's keep it 100. But nobody points it out when it's a woman doing it. They only point it out when it's a man doing it. It's bullshit. Stop blaming all of this other shit and blame yourself. If you want a D1 football player as a black woman so bad, go to a D1 school. Go get a college education. Go get in sports. Go get in the fucking gym. Stop sitting at home, taking pink pussy pills, drinking Hennessy, thinking you're going to get a D1 football player. It ain't going to happen because you're not even in the environments to be there. You're not at the country club. You're not at a D1 college. You're not at the games. You're at the strip club. You're at the club. You at the house party. You in the set. You at the hood day. You doing all this shit, but you think you'll get a D1 football player. It's cat. It's not gonna happen. Only an idiot like I said, would get out of all of that hostile shit in the hood and in the black community. Only an idiot would get out of that to come right back in. Hell no, I'm out of there. I'm up out of there. I just love the differences though in how it's treated when somebody who's black, who's a man who does it, and somebody who's black who's a woman does it. In my eyes, you love who you love. And quite frankly, you should match more with personality, not skin color. That's just me. That's how I feel. You shouldn't be matching solely off of skin color. People say, "Oh, you don't love yourself if you don't date somebody that's black." How many negative black? Look at Remy and Papoose. Look at Remy and Papoose. We talk about black love and but black love can still be demoralizing for black culture. It can still make black culture look worse. You got niggas fighting outside and all these different toxic relationships within black culture. Niggas beating their wives beating them. All this different types of stuff. Like, come on. It don't make sense to me. And we really sit up here, and black women sit up here naive or acting like they didn't do anything to push black men away. And that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Our own, this is what I'm trying to tell people. This is what people don't understand. A lot of these men grow up in a home where their mother hated their father and their father was black. So that hate gets passed down to the child. It gets passed down to the son. And now they hate the son and they talk to the son the same way they talk to his daddy. For 18 years. You did all of that pushing him away. Then he gets out into the world. He's going to look at everybody that looks like you like that. Like they're you. Y'all don't understand what y'all are doing. But y'all want to go blame Becky. Or y'all want to go say he hate himself. But y'all don't want to look at what you might have done to push him to that edge. 18 years of being in my ear, yapping, doing all this bullshit. You think I'm going to want to date somebody just like that? Hell no. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Nobody want to take accountability, though. Especially not black women. They want to point the finger more and more and more and more and more. You can't be mad because these white bitches are out here popping it or they're out here getting these niggas. You can't be mad about that. What all you can do is put yourself in a lionized view and let the lion choose. Because if I'm in the NFL and I'm breaded, I'm the nigga who picking. So if you want to be picked, come up here on this podium. I'm supposed to go where am I supposed to go to find you? You're not here. And then you have the reverse effect. If you have the collegiate educated black girls that don't want to date the black dudes. They got the whole Zendaya thing going on now. Now they dating Timothy Chalamet and Tom Holland. They doing that shit. So it's happening on both fronts, but only one side is not being praised for it while the other is. People are even saying, "Oh, black mom and white dad is better than black dad and white." What the fuck is we talking about? Anything to make the woman look better and the man look worse. Crazy. So shout out to dude. Shout out to dude for doing what he wants to do because I think everybody should. I think you should date whoever you want to date. Personality match. I'm not gonna date a dummy because I'm not dumb. If you black and you're smart and I match with you personality and mindset wise, cool. If you're white and I match with you mindset wise, cool. That's who I'm going with. I'm not doing shit to please people that don't put no food in my mouth, don't pay none of my bills, don't protect none of my kids, don't do shit for me. Everybody's pro-black when a black man get out on one knee to date a fucking white girl. But then you go home to that same abusive ass relationship. You're not feeding your kids. You're not putting nothing good in their head. You got them living in shit. You're not prepping them for the future. You're doing all this shit to fuck up black culture. Because yes, by you raising your kid up a certain way, and when he gets out in the street and he fucks shit up, that's because of you too. So y'all do all of that shit. But draw the line or then become pro-black. After you done destroyed the culture for 18 years, then become pro-black when you see a black football player dating a white girl. Get out of here. Get out of here. If y'all wanted black men and women to date each other more, y'all would show love more in your homes. Straight up. You would show more love in your home. Black women and black men, the way they talk to each other at the home is not good. So I keep going back to this because it goes back to childhood and people don't understand that. If I grow up in a hostile environment and I see a black woman and a black man yelling at each other and I'm able to get out of that, I'm not turning back to it. You can't blame people for being jaded that way when that's what they see. Now, is that right? No. And some people you're able to, feed the medicine to and say, okay, man, I think you're putting the view of your mother or your father on all women or all men, and you can't do that. Right? Because a lot of people don't realize that's what they're doing. A lot of them like, yeah, I don't like black girls. Why? I just don't like them. But go really sit them down and talk about their life and their family, and then you'll see, okay, this is where this is coming from. You have built up some resentment. You have built up some hate, but it's due to the situations that are going on at home. So then when you get out in the real world, you're trying to be the complete opposite of that. But nobody wants to attack that. Nobody wants to get into the cause. They just want to talk about the effect. And that's the problem in our community, especially with this. We got to understand that if we did better at home, we would have a lot less of these people dating outside their race. Because we're like, okay, I seen black love at home, so I already know what to go do. The same way the white people see white mom, white dad, Mexican people see Mexican mom, Mexican dad. Cool. Even when people be divorced, bro. Like in our culture, we be divorced and be fighting over that. When you gonna come get the kid, or I can't get the kid this week, or all this extra shit, or don't believe everything your mama say, or don't believe everything. We doing all this bullshit. Then you see some white kids or some other kids. Yeah, I go to mom's Monday through Friday. I go to dad's Saturday through Sunday. Everything's cool. We not bad mouthing each other. None of that. So a lot of it starts at home, and y'all don't want to blame that. Y'all want to blame everybody else, and y'all want to dig. And this is the funny part. When a black man marries a white woman, y'all are doing the exact thing that I'm telling y'all pushed him away in the first place. As soon as y'all see him get down on one knee, y'all start nagging, complaining, insulting, right? Doing all of that shit. And those are the exact things that pushed him in that position anyway, believe it or not. Because 9 out of 10, that was his life. Getting nagged, complained on, and insulted. Those are the very things that pushed him into Becky's arms. Y'all don't want to believe that, though. Black women, treat your black man better. Speak more life into him. Become a high-value woman, if that's what we even want to call it. Get into them situations. Go play ball with the rest of them. This whole episode that's what it's predicated off of. We need to go play ball. We are too much of talkers and not enough of doing. We love to sit on the sidelines and yap like we really are in the game, and we're not. We're not in the fucking game. Our women getting outclassed, our men getting outclassed, and all we do is this. All we do is chit chat, talk, yap. That's all we do from the fucking bench while the rest of these races are in the fucking game, making it happen and scoring points. We want to blame, like I said, we want to blame slavery. We sitting from the bench. Oh, our community's terrible. But you on the bench. You ain't even in the game. You ain't go to school. You ain't got no business. You ain't got no good credit score. What the fuck is you doing? You on the bench, nigga. You're not contributing to the culture in a good way, but you got a lot to say. Black women. Oh, this nigga hate himself. This is why our culture is fucked up. But you on the bench. You ain't at these D1 colleges. You ain't trying to help bro go catch rebounds at the gym. You're not speaking life into bro. So how the fuck y'all expect shit to be better in a game when y'all on the bench and all y'all doing is yapping like some fucking water boys? That's all we doing. That's all we doing, bro. This shit is crazy to me. This shit is crazy to me because, again, our culture, we like to have these certain types of talks, and we have this ego that we are so smart and we're so ahead, and we're not. We're just not. It's a hard pill to swallow, but we're not ahead. We're on the bench. We're still at the starting line, y'all. Because black women can't even realize that bro didn't choose her because he hate himself, but because she was the better pick. She was the better pick. When is we gonna just wake up and stop blaming everything else but ourselves? That's all I want to know. Because we wouldn't be in a lot of these situations. We wouldn't be. Until we get off that bench and stop yapping, we got a lot of barbershop talk going on. Ain't nobody really doing nothing, no. When they leave, talk to they blue in the face, but ain't nobody really doing nothing. And look, this will be outrage, right? Reeves dated the white girl, married her. It'll be outrage. 2 months or 5 years later, the same shit gonna happen again, 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 again. And guess what? In 5, 6, 7 years, black women are still going to be complaining that black men aren't dating them, or black men in the NFL aren't dating them. But I guarantee you, they will have done nothing to have changed their attractability. They will have done nothing to put themselves in front of these D1 collegiate athletes. They will have done nothing to better the situation. But in 4 to 5 years, mark my words, we will still be talking about this same fucking shit. But ain't nobody gonna actually make a move to where we don't have to talk about it no more. Mark my fucking words. It's just what it is. We have these conversations about it, but in real life, nobody does anything. But they love to judge. We love to judge. Why you think it's just so deep? And then you look at the women, it's like, why you think you not finding love? Because you judging everybody else's. You putting that negative energy out there towards somebody's relationship because it's interracial, and then you think you're gonna turn around, you think the universe gonna reward you with a black dude at that point. You're not gonna reward the universe is not gonna reward you for shit because you bitter, bitch. You're bitter. You have a bad attitude, and you keep putting out negative energy into the world and expecting to get positive energy back. That is the story of our culture. Put negative energy out there. We kill, rob, steal, sell drugs, poison the community, tell squares they stupid, do all this bullshit, but expect for good energy to come back to us. It's blasphemous, man. It's blasphemous. It's crazy. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what the women are doing. That's what we do as a coach. We fuck around and we find out. And then we want to point the finger at everybody else. That's out. Black women, be the change you want to see. If you want these D1 players, I'm gonna say it one more time, go get in them environments. Go play ball for real. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you've ever ran into black women, which I've ran into a lot of black women that are collegiate educated, go to the gym, have a good head on their shoulders. They really can't be beat. It's like a black man being collegiate educated or having, good income, being mentally sound, physically in shape. He can't be beat. 9 out of 10, if a black dude got his shit together, he look good, he walk in the room, he's gonna have the pick of the litter. I honestly believe it's the same with black women. Once she's on 10, when she got all her shit together and she's not in her, and she's in her feminine energy and she's not bitter and putting all that negative energy out there, she's in shape, mind right, they can't be beat. They're gonna come in and attract attention like crazy. But we don't have a lot of that. We got a lot of fat bitches with weave and long big ass nails and they can't wipe their ass. Let's keep it 100. That's what we got. That's what's walking into the party, into the club. Ugh, I ain't looking at that shit. What the fuck? What we talking about? But come on. Look, man. I'm just trying to give people, I'm trying to give our women the game. And I don't care if it comes off harsh because this is the reality of it. You're not gonna get something different than what you put out. So if you put out negative energy, or if you put out a lazy attempt to get a nigga, or whatever the case is, or if you were manipulative for 4 or 5 years while with, bro, you think you're gonna get a baller, you're gonna get a winner, you ain't gonna get shit. Universe don't reward niggas for stupid shit like that. Don't work. It don't work. Don't work, bro. It just, and people don't understand sports in general. It's a nepotism game. So if I get into sports, I'm gonna be. It's like celebrities. Why do you think they bang the same 15 women? It's nepotism. It's environment. I'm not gonna go stoop lower now. What the fuck? Why would I go fuck on or date or marry a civilian? If I'm a celebrity, I have to stay in this environment because these people understand me. Same thing with the collegiate educated people or football players. I'm in this environment. This girl dates these type of people. Her dad is a coach. Her dad is an offensive coordinator. Her dad is the water boy, or he works at the college, whatever the case is. She's used to growing. These people be used to growing up like that. They're in that environment. So eventually that's who you're gonna mesh up with because y'all in the same environment, regardless of color. It's just what it is. We gotta understand that. What else we got? Let's see. Y'all got anything for me? Anybody? Anything in the comments? Something? Anything I want me to talk about? Man, let's see. I just feel really passionate about that one, y'all. Like I feel like I'm tired of that double standard. I'm tired of having those types of conversations anyway when we're not doing what we're supposed to do to even be together. You feel me? So, but I'm probably about to get out of here, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning into the live, man. It was a good one. If you are watching this at this point in time, please go ahead, like, subscribe, share, man. Thank you for the love, for the hate. Also, head over to the Viral Way podcast, like, subscribe, share, run us up, get us in the algorithm, help us keep the movement moving, man. Thank you for the love, for the hate. It's all support. Kali the one. I don't know where you're going, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Peace.